Out TikTok. Joining me tonight, Georgia Republican Congressman on the House Energy and Commerce Committee, Buddy Carter. Welcome back, sir.
Thank you.
Were you swayed by TikTok's chairman, sir?
I was swayed. I was swayed so much until now I've come to the realization that this is a threat to our national security. It's a threat to to our children, to the youth who are using this. This is psychological warfare by the Communist Party, by the Chinese Communist Party, and it's waged against the youth of America. You know, I ask him a simple question. The sister app in China, do they have a milk crate challenge? Do they have a blackout challenge? Do they have any of these other challenges that have resulted in the death of our children here in America? No, they don't have that because they monitor it and they make sure that that's not included. But here in America, they do have it. This is psychological warfare by the Chinese Communist Party against the youth of our country.
So why is TikTok so averse to having a U.S. buyer? You know, I know the Chinese Communist Party has pushed back against that, and they don't want any federal interference with their app. But, you know, it has now reached critical mass with both parties. So is there any way TikTok can be saved for the 150 million people who use it?
Well, there is, and that is simply if the parent company, if ByteDance were to have the Chinese Communist Party divest of all interest in that company, divest of all stock, of any kind of ownership in that company, and it goes under the ownership of other people and Americans, then okay, I'll be okay with it. But until that happens, I'm going to be voting in favor of banning TikTok altogether. No longer should the Chinese Communist Party be practicing psychological warfare on our youth. And you know, 2/3 of all the youth in America are on this app, and they spend an average of 95 minutes a day on this app.
Yeah,
this is serious stuff here.
Yeah, I have 2 teenage girls at home, and I cannot believe how much time you can waste just looking at TikTok videos. But it's not just TikTok. You know, they are targeted by Instagram. You know, they're targeted by Snapchat. There are plenty of American-based apps who have really destroyed the self-esteem and mental health, especially of teenage girls in this country. And it's hard for me to sit back and hear lawmakers say they're only going to police one app because of national security implications, but these other apps that are just as egregious, why do they get a pass?
I do not dispute the fact that you make that there are other apps that need to be cleaned up. That's why we've got to address 230. And we are going to address 230 in the Energy and Commerce Committee, specifically on the Communications and Technology Subcommittee that I serve as Vice Chair of. However, the difference between TikTok and these other apps is that TikTok is owned by the Chinese Communist Party. Listen, the Chinese Communist Party is not our friend. They are not our adversary. They are our enemy. And until we realize that, we're going to suffer the consequences. They want to overtake us economically. They want to overtake us militarily. We cannot allow that to happen.
Yeah, and they're doing it on TikTok, one dum-dum at a time, unfortunately. So, you know, it's like, it's tough to say, but parents have to get involved. You know, we really have to be the filters for so much of this stuff. And when we can't keep our kids off of it, we have to have honest conversations and really pay attention to the signs when they are being targeted. I agree with you there. Congressman Carter, thank you so much.
Thank you.